Hi there, it's Chris Hamilton here with Sales Tip a Day, www.salestipaday.com. And what I'm going to show you is a great piece of software called Tweet Adder. And Tweet Adder allows you to automate a lot of processes that you may do with Twitter. And the section I'm going to show you about is searching for users to follow. And this is a very powerful tool. Now, I've run this for my own personal Sales Tip a Day account, and I've got a whole bunch of searches set up in here. But just to give you an understanding, there is a to follow list. And when you automate a lot of your processes, you have to check this, and it'll actually start following these people after you've built a list. I'll show you how to build a list here in a sec. But there is a lot of different ways that you can search for people. And the wonderful thing about this is if you're into marketing, or if you're into sales and marketing, or whatever you may be doing, you can laser focus this into specific terms. You can laser focus it into geographical territories. You can go into profile search, location search. You can find someone that you think is interesting that you'd want to follow their followers because they may be interested in the same thing that you have. And also you can follow users, and you can also go through Twitter lists as well. So to give you an idea, I'm just going to look in the Twitter search here. And what you do is you set up something where you put a keyword in that may be specific to you. You can put a location in as well. And then what you do is you could pick a selection from 1 mile from where you are, around the radius of that, all the way up to 1,000 miles. And you can pick the languages as well, which is kind of interesting. It depends on what you actually speak or what you're trying to target. But I pick pretty much any language in this one. And what you do is, let's use marketing and Calgary, where I live. And let's just go within 50 miles of here. I'm going to use English as the major language here. And what I could do is I go search now, and it's going to go through and pull a whole bunch of people up that I would want to add to my follow list. And that's probably enough right now. I'll just stop it and see how many people come up. So there's a lot of people that actually showed up here. Then what you do is when you go down, I go check all, and then I go save all, and what happens is 65 of these people were unique, and I'd never tried to follow them before. 123 were duplicates, so they were just skipped on that one. I just go okay. These people have now been added to my list up here of people to actually follow, and all I do is I check that, and guess what? I've got this set up so that it'll actually follow people in this list down here where it says follow. It's all set up as an automated process. I'll get to that in a different video here, but these people will now be followed. So very powerful from this standpoint is you can go search these people. If I like the results that I see, I hit add automated search, and it actually ends up in here, and I've already got it in here, so I'm not going to actually add that in here. As you can see, I've got marketing Calgary. I've got a 1,000-mile radius around this one, so I picked different cities across Canada and the US as my target market on this. But let's say for example, you want to look for homeowners or people who want to sell their house or anything like that in a certain area. Then you can go and hit Calgary and just hit something that's within that 1 mile radius or something, and then hit search now. Those people will come up, and then what happens is you automate that process, and it will just Tweet Adder will continually just add these people to that list. The other one that you could do is the profile search. So what happens is people have profiles up on Twitter, and there's certain keywords that you may want to go find in their profiles. Once again, I'll use marketing, and then I will pick my location, which is Calgary. I could pick any types of followers if they have almost no followers to a bunch of different followers, how many they're following, how many updates they've done, whether they have an image or not. And the reason they do this is because if you just use your basic Twitter image that's against it, typically those are kind of people that do not are not active in the Twitter sphere, or they're automated or whatever it is. It's just one of those things. It's a further filter against this one. And you can hit search now, and this will actually go out and find all these people. Once again, it found them. I can check this list, and what we'll do is we'll go save all. They'll go up to the list as well. So check it out. I just got another 213 unique IDs. I'll go like that. and they are now part of my list up here as well. I'll check that off, and bada bing, bada boom. Now I'll be following them on a regular basis because I've actually automated that process. You can also do a location search. Like I say, there's a profile search, there's a location search. One of the ones that you want to look at is followers of a user, and a prime example in this one is in the sales world. I want to follow Jeffrey Gitomer's users because I know they really like Gitomer, and he's got some good stuff to do. So I just put the @Gitomer in here. I'm not going to run it right now, but you just hit search now. It'll find that stuff. Same thing with the Twitter user. And last but not least, you go through Twitter lists. And if you know a list and a Twitter name and they have a bunch of users on it, you can put it in that way as well. And then you just automate this process and put it right through on a follow. So hopefully you find that information useful, and I'll give you more information in further videos.